Hi, today is Sunday, February 19th, 2017, and this is a Sweet Speaks. Peter Springare, who is a crime investigator in Örebro, Sweden, and who recently spoke out about the overrepresentation of some kind of immigrants in the crime statistics in his town. And mind you, all of the immigrant names he mentioned in his original Facebook post were Islamic names, although they were not the real names of the people. I think he might have, there was a point to that. So it's not all kinds of immigrants. It's not about Norwegians or Englishmen or Germans or Canadians. No, we know who it's about. Anyway, he has been criticized in the local newspaper, Nerikes Allehanda, by the prosecutor Louise Helleday, who says that she does not agree with his description of reality. In his defense, in a debate article in the same newspaper, Mr. Springare explains that he has looked at murders, attempted murders, extortion, and rapes between January 2015 and the last of December 2016. That is 2 years in practice. He says there is no way the prosecutor who criticized him could see a different picture than he sees if we look at the statistics, if we look at the names of the cases. Mrs. Helleday, she has been talking about reasons to this. She has been talking about integration, alienation, etc. Mr. Springare responds that he agrees with this, but that observing this does not solve any problems. He mentions rape and sexual abuse against women as an example. Is this because of socio-economic reasons, he asks, and replies, what do I know, rhetorically. He says it's a complex issue and that it is very important to remove the alibi of socio-economic reasons behind which politicians and other decision makers hide. I guess that's not only in Sweden. I guess that's all over the West. But in this case, we're talking about Sweden and about Örebro. However, kudos to Peter Springare for his debate article. And you might wonder, why do I bring up this here? Why do I use almost 3 minutes just telling you about a debate article? Well, the point of me doing this is, because Peter Springare, he is a voice of truth and sanity in insanely politically correct Sweden, and he deserves all the support he can get. We need more people like him. We need more people like him in Sweden. We need more people like him all over the world, because most people prefer the herd mentality. I guess that's actually in our genes or in our DNA somewhere, that we want to be liked, we want to belong to a specific group. I mean, so do I. I just have some problems about shutting up about my opinions, and I've had that problem for all my life. Or maybe it's not a problem, but I've been this way all my life. Maybe he is the same. I would expect. Maybe he is, or maybe he just got so darn tired, as he wrote in his Facebook post. But anyhow, if we don't stand up for the people who dare to speak the truth now, who is going to stand up for us when things get worse? And in Sweden especially, it's not only in Sweden, but in Sweden especially, it's very difficult to be a whistleblower, to stand up for what you believe in, or to stand up for what you know is true. A lot of Swedes, I know people in Sweden who are unable to have any reasonable career because of their opinions. If they even have a job, they end up at the bottom, and they cannot advance because of something they said that wasn't politically correct. And this has to be fought. Political correctness just for the sake of political correctness, for the sake of seeming good, is a disease. It's against everything I believe in. And I mean, if you should bring up my faith, maybe you shouldn't, but I mean, some people do. I've been in these arguments when people say, but you're a Christian, right? And I say, yeah, sure, that's true. So you're supposed to be nice, they tell me. You're not supposed to say bad things about other people. You're not supposed to say that some immigrants are more criminal than others, etc. You're not supposed to say that Islam is a dangerous teaching. But wait a minute here. Why not? Aren't I still supposed to speak the truth? Shouldn't we see the difference between persons and ideas, and between persons and cultures? That if we state that, for instance, Somali immigrants are overrepresented in a certain kind of crime statistics, that does not mean that all Somalis are bad or criminals. It might tell us that if we import Somalis into a Western nation, there is a higher risk that they will be criminals than, for instance, if we allow other Westerners to move to a Western country, or other kinds of Eastern immigrants or Southern immigrants. Knowing this does not make you racist or bad in any way. It just makes you realistic. I mean, seriously, we have to analyze the world and why things are going on. And that's why we need to support people like Peter Springare. And we need to keep defending Peter Springare. And that's what I have to say about this right now. If you like this channel, please like my videos, please share them on social media, please subscribe to my channel. I try to make videos, well, actually my goal is 6 videos a week, but seems like more some weeks, less some weeks. But I am always working on ideas, what I could talk about, commenting on recent events, and also the more ideological kind of videos, which I am thinking about. What do I have to say about a specific thing? Not necessarily related to what happened yesterday or the day before yesterday. And also, I would very much encourage you to support this channel. I don't have many followers yet, so this might be rude of me. I take the risk. But I do not receive any kind of funding for doing this. For instance, in Sweden and Norway, you have government-funded or license payer fee-funded media, and government-funded media too, because of government handing out subsidies to the old kind of media. And I guess I call myself a political commentator, even though I'm not getting paid for it yet. Well, okay, I have made $1 the last month, so sort of I got paid, but not much. But this is the new media, and I want to be a part of this. And if you think that I make a useful contribution, I think you should think about maybe giving me a small donation. And you could do this through PayPal, you could do this through Patreon, and I will include all the necessary information in the box below. But of course, you do whatever you want. I'm happy just if you watch my videos and if you share them. That's fine too. And even better if you subscribe. So, this is a Sweet Speaks. Have a nice day.